Hi Libras, how we doing? All right, hopefully we're having a good week. All right, this is going to be your weekly reading from the 22nd, 27th to the 2nd. All right, and we do have a full moon coming out this week, so we're going to use the Moonology manifestation cards and see what is going on. All right, one coming out. Practice gratitude. So maybe you're needing to have a little bit more gratitude, be a little bit more thankful this week when it comes to things, choices, and also have a more, with Lighten Up, a more, I feel easy kind of go type of week. Well, we're going to use this one because I picked it up. But I feel like it's more about just being grateful for the things that you have or the things that are coming into your life, you know, in order to kind of have that lighter energy. You know, maybe been going through some kind of situation where it's been a little painful, you know, a little heartbreaking right there. You're kind of getting in touch with spirit a little bit this week. Seeing the Hierophant coming out. I do see strength coming out. So definitely Leo season with that Six of Wands in reverse. What do we got going on? My beautiful Libras. All the cards coming out. Are we all in reverses? What do we got going on here? I feel like you're kind of trying to find a way to find some inner strength, or at least to have some strength over a situation you don't really have any victories in. And it's like kind of not really seeing, it's kind of like rigid almost. It's like I'm putting in the work, but I'm not really seeing the rewards from it, you know? And with the High Priestess being in reverse, I feel like it's just you not really trusting the process or even trusting your gut. I do see celebrations coming in. That Four of Wands. I feel like right now, whatever it is you're trying to manifest, whatever you're trying to create, it's a kind of like a waiting game. Like you're waiting for something to come in. You're waiting for something to happen. You're waiting to see something coming out of a situation. And I think the universe is telling you to just lighten up, you know, find a little bit more joy, find a little bit more fun, you know, especially if you don't see, maybe you've started a project and you're not really seeing the rewards or the benefit from that project quite yet. And it's kind of got you in the space of really like not trusting yourself with the High Priestess in reverse. I always have to get comfortable. And for some reason, I cannot get comfortable at all today. We do have some kind of union coming in, especially when it comes to what you've planted or what you're pushing to do, thriving. And I think it's really just about working out. I think, how do I want to say this? It's like working out your own kind of inner thoughts. The pages are about messages. So maybe it's putting to work you see this on a whole. I feel like you need to take a lighter touch to something. So it's kind of like an overworked, and it's about, like, the more work you put into something, are you really, like, listening to what's going on around you type of energy. I know that's a really weird message. I feel like all the messages are super weird. But with the strength and that Four of Wands, I feel like this is you just trying to find some kind of strength in order to kind of find the joy in the situation, or at least go out and have fun. And I feel like that's why lighten up there. I feel like you may not see the victories now, but keep pushing. Like, it may not be something that you see quite yet, but whatever that goal is, I think the universe is telling you to keep going. You know, you may not trust yourself right now, or trust your instincts or your gut feelings at the moment, or you just may kind of like feel like you're a little cut off. But I feel like whatever you're working through, you're going to hear something with that Page of Swords. You might hear a message or praise or something along that lines. You know? What's your advice? I feel like you guys just need to go have some fun this weekend and just be grateful. Ooh, I like it. So we do have the Hangman. It is in reverse with Justice on the bottom. And then, ooh, God, I like that. Okay. So I feel like if anything has been paused, it's starting to unpause. And you're going to start to see everything kind of tip in your favor. And it could be more about communication. It could just be forward momentum. But I feel like whatever it is that you're collaborating on, whatever it is that you're trying to build with that Five of Wands, the universe is telling you to keep pushing. Keep going. Have that willpower, have that strength to keep going. But a lot of it's about being grateful for the things that you have and allowing yourself to kind of have that fun and joy, not so focused on what it is that you're trying to get or the results from it. Your advice is to slow down. Slow down. Just be confident in who you are. You know, you're that Emperor energy, I feel like. You know, just pace yourself. Let your confidence shine through. And I feel like it allows you to really just kind of ground something in. But it's really just a choice or an opportunity. And this could be some kind of love situation that does come in. But I feel like it's more about you just allowing yourself to be grateful. And allowing yourself to go out and have a little bit of fun and be joyous. And whatever you're not really seeing that victory in, it's telling you to slow down. You know, but be confident and keep building with that Emperor. But it's all a choice. I mean, that depends on you, really. Kind of like this energy. Being grateful. I feel like I need one more. Yeah. Own it. Be that King of Wands. He knows how to get what he wants. He's very driven. So I feel like your overall message this week is, you know, allow yourself to just be open, honest, and grateful. Keep pushing whatever it is that you're trying to build. Keep building. You don't have to see the results from it right now, or if you're not seeing any results or you're not seeing any wins, it's okay. Keep planting that seed. Keep forging. Keep working through it. Don't forget to have a little fun in the meantime. All right. What do we have going on for love? For career. I mean, it's hard telling with these cards what's going to come out. I know there's one that flipped over. There's a lot of messages. All right. Whatever you're manifesting right now. You manifesting love. I like that. Balance on the back. We just got done saying that. Like juggling too many things. So be grateful for the things that you have, but don't forget to have time for yourself, to have a little bit of fun. You know, it's all about the law of attraction, you know, and sometimes you do need to just kind of move on and take a break. You know, it's about endings and new beginnings, healthier new beginnings. And it puts you in this state of kind of flow with abundance right here. And it's really just all about timing. You know, everything has a higher purpose, so just let it be. And I feel like that's going to bring in some divine counterpart, whether that's a lover, a friend, or just a general connection that you feel is right for yourself. But a lot of it has to do with being grateful. Grateful for the things that you have, grateful for the choices that you're making, grateful for the things that you're trying to build, and also appreciating the fact that you need to be on the lighter side of things. You need to be able to laugh and love and enjoy things. All right, what do we have for my beautiful Libras for this week? For this, we have the Hierophant. Might be a union coming in. This could just be you looking at a higher power or just moving in the direction of a higher power. But you're kind of undecided when it comes to that Two of Swords. You know? And it just really, I think a lot of it has to do with maybe your own I can't say that word. Ooh. It will come to me. If you know what word I'm talking about, please put it in the chat. Introspection. There we go. Then we have Justice. You're going through a lot. And that's you right there. That Justice card. One more. I don't need the whole deck, but thanks. I feel like if you're in some kind of marriage or some kind of situation where you feel like it's a breakup or something along that lines, I feel like everything's going to start to kind of pull in your favor. If this is more about you being spiritual or you kind of walking that spiritual path or you walking towards the things that make you feel good, truly, truly good inside, this is Justice is telling you that that karma is starting to tip in your favor a little bit. But it's really about a decision, you know, about where your passion lies. Like, you decide where that passion and drive and where that energy is going to go. You know, and I think that's why manifestation's here. And then we have the Hermit with the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is just quiet and kind of stick to himself. And I feel like that's what you're kind of doing, is you're taking that moment back to kind of introspect and see what is going on and just solely focusing on how you can make it work or making a decisive decision. You know, if this is somebody else, this could be somebody who is just very abrasive with their words that has you kind of moving inward. But I feel like it's more kind of like a balance in between your own masculine energy, male or female, between what's driving you and how to get to that point, if that makes sense to you guys. You know, there's that grief again. The Page of Swords, maybe some childish communication at play, has kind of got you in this wounded warrior type of era where you're like, can I keep going? And yeah, you just have to be able to laugh and love again, especially with the Nine of Swords being here. Like, maybe not so this about a situation. I really don't know if this is money, career, or love. It could be a mix of everything, to be quite honest. But I feel like whatever it is you're doing, we have the Eight of Wands again. it's going to be forward momentum. Trust what is going on. And it's all about the trust at this point. Be open to the changes. Be that cup. Overflow with love, with joy, lighthearted approach. And I feel like it puts you in this kind of effort of work, but don't be so focused on this wall that you can't get these pinnacles. You know? I feel like the universe is telling you, you control your destiny. All you have to do is drop a wand and move forward. Whatever that is for you. All right. Beautiful read, you guys. I feel like just maybe focused a little too much on one thing and not allowing yourself to have enough fun this week. All right. That's what I have for you, beautiful Libras. Have a great day.